The following video has been Fatboy approved. These are the shill-free opinions of Fatboy. Every product reviewed is bought and paid for by Fatboy. Yeah.
What is going on, everybody? It is your boy. Welcome into Fatboy Fragrance Reviews, and of course, you know who I am. I am Mr. Fatboy, aka the realest man at Fragcom, aka the shill-free man at Fragcom. If you want reviews that are honest and shill-free and completely my own, then make sure you hit the like and subscribe. Join this Fatboy family. Check out my content. I promise you entertainment, hypeness, and always positivity as best I can. FatboyFragrance.com, the Fatboy Fragrance Reviews, the place to be, baby. Speaking of FatboyFragrance.com, if you want to sample this stuff, go on over to FatboyFragrance.com, where the customer is always right. If you have any questions, have a little hard time with the website, feel free to reach out to me. You can email me at fatboyfragrance@gmail.com, or you can go to the website and message me too. All right, let's go. Before we do that, though, I almost forgot. We got the road to 5K. We still got a chance to get there. Y'all keep pumping in, keep pushing this channel. Thank you so much for all the love you show your boy. I really appreciate it. If we hit 5K before the end of the year, every comment that you've left in the video since mid-November, and that includes the words 5K, will get you an entry into the drawing for 3 prizes. They are below. All right. This is going to be a great, great competition battle. Who makes the best tuxedo clone between these two Middle Eastern houses? Let's find out. And you know how we do it, baby. No salad. No dessert. All I ever need is straight steak and beans, baby. Fatboy Fragrance Reviews starts now. Okay, let's talk about Tuxedo first. Yves Saint Laurent's Tuxedo, a masterpiece in my opinion, and most opinions of most people in Fragcom. They will say that YSL Tuxedo is a perfect fragrance. Yes, I'm almost out, but I got a backup bottle. I stay prepared for this one. Beautiful scent, just up. One of those fragrances I think if you would have got me early in my journey, I'd be like, it's a little too harsh for me. But it's grown on me. It's a beautiful fragrance. It's one of those must-have, must-keeps. Just a lot like Tom Ford's Plum Japonaise. The same way, you gotta have this one in your collection, no doubt. It's a must-have. And if you can't afford it, 'cause it shows up for sale sometimes and disappears. Then when it disappears, the price goes way up. It's not discontinued, just not as produced as much as I guess. But so it's kind of expensive. But there are several clones out there from clone houses. But today I want to focus in on a Middle Eastern house and another house. See how they've done it. These two are the ones that kind of stuck out to me when I got them. I've worn them both extensively. So let's go ahead and do the head-to-head between Fragrance World Suits and Pandora Scents on the top. I think it's Pandora Scents Tudor. There you go. So these two right here, as you can see, as we put all 3 bottles up on the screen right here. Here's the Tuxedo. You can see they're pretty much we know what we're cloning here. So we know what we're dealing with on these two right here. So as far as going for what, if it looks like the bottle, they do. Not an uncommon thing. I have another review coming up, or another comparison with Angel Share with 3 different houses. And same kind of thing. They pretty much copy the Angel Share bottle. Now, the iconic look of this bottle is beautiful. You know what it is when you see it on your shelf, but it's part of that select line, that Privé line from Yves Saint Laurent. That's the way they make their bottles like this. Cabane is also like that. I sold Cabane, I think. I sure did sell Cabane. I wish I never would have. Have to get that one back in my collection. Suits and Tudor. So here we go. We'll put one on each of his hand. We'll put the one here, one here. We'll do a comparison. Basically, which one is closer. We'll also put the OG on the bottom wrist right here on each of them so we can kind of compare them side like that. When you see me going like this, it's basically me smelling the clone and then smelling the OG. This is not a hard fragrance to replicate, but there are subtlenesses about this fragrance, YSL Tuxedo, that's kind of hard to replicate. A little bit of it, it can come off a little cheap, a little off. So let's find out who does it best. First, let's spray the original. I'm gonna put it in the skin and give it a good spray into the air. That thing is perfect, man, perfect. Love this fragrance. You can wear it down, wear it up. It is a masculine masterpiece in my opinion. I don't think it's unisex at all. This is definitely a dude's fragrance without a doubt. Every time I wear it, people love it. So I got it both on both wrists now. Now we're gonna spray Suits first from Fragrance World. Put it in the air. Pretty close. I mean, there, no much of a difference in the air. Just gonna put the skin right here. We'll let them both sit for a second. And then, oh, hold on, we lost the cap. Where'd it go? No edits, baby, we don't do edits. And how about the color coordination? Right? How about the color coordination I got going on today, baby? Spray it in the air. God, this cap is just getting worse and worse. And that's because of me having to decant them. There it goes. Sprayer's a little messed up. So I'm gonna go with the spray onto the skin real quick. I think I know what the problem is. Hold on one second. There we go. I'm gonna take that cap off and do the white cap because the silver cap had come off. Now I can get a good spray. Still not a great sprayer. Pretty much the same kind of vibe I get on that one. So let's go put it in the skin. Now we've got on the skin. Here we go. Alright, so we got this room smelling like Tuxedo for sure. Now I've worn these extensively and I compared them when I wore them both. I wore Tuxedo on one side and the cologne on the other side the whole day for 2 days, and I kind of got my full feelings. Then I wore each of them separately for half a day apiece, see which one lasted longer. Now, let's be honest, Tuxedo is a beast performing fragrance, so it's going to be great performance. So let's smell, I got Suits on here, and then I have Fragrance World on here. I gotta say, Suits comes off like the more natural one as far as being closer to Tuxedo for sure. They both miss on a little bit in the opening. It's just kind of buttery vibe I get from Tuxedo. The ambery buttery vibe you get in the opening that I don't get on these two right here. It's probably the missing component really for both of them is that. But that's probably only making up about probably 95. These, like I said, this one, Pandora, probably about 90% there. Whereas Suits is probably 95% there in the opening. Now this is a very linear fragrance. It's pretty much the same throughout when I wore it. That's my opinion of it. It doesn't feel like it grows or changes or goes to different things. It pretty much stays the same. It just gets weaker and weaker as the day goes on. It does, but there is this kind of thing with Tuxedo. Is when your body heat gets a little warmer, that fragrance goes back to the opening and just blows up. That's the thing missing on both of these. As Tuxedo has longevity that these two just do not possess. And that could be because of the quality of the products used on YSL's Tuxedo compared to these two. But, as far as opening goes, I will give that to Suits from Fragrance World. Okay, performance. Which one, I'm gonna be honest right now, the OG outperformed them all. I mean, hands down, this thing is worth every penny. Easiest buy you can make, along with your Home Parfum. They're just worth the money. But the performance of this thing is all day, easily. Take over a room, 3 sprays is enough, and you've got yourself set. You can overspray it, but you don't have to if you don't want to. Of the two that I wore here, when I wore them both, I came up with the conclusion that Suits outperformed it too. Tudor just did not live up to the Suits, which got me at least 6 hours. This was more like a 3-hour fragrance and it was gone. Kind of a disappointment a little bit. So, where they're pretty much the same on both of these, is in the whole overall performance of them. They're both about 90. This one's about 90%. This one's about 93% overall score as far as being close to Tuxedo. It's not that hard to clone. So what it came down to basically was performance. Which one performed better? And Suits is the clear winner in this. So for me, Tudor from Pandora Scents, it's not better than Suits. I recommend if you're going to go with a clone, because the best bang for your buck at $20-something is going to be the 100 ml, not a clone house. So go with this. Don't go with Do As Tux. Don't go with any of them. Go with Fragrance World Suits, because it's the better clone. It lasts longer. And it's about 93% there overall, and 95 in the opening. That's it. Congratulations to Fragrance World. You're the better clone of these two. Congratulations to me for smelling so good right now. Alright, that's all the time I got. I hope y'all have a great day. Y'all stay safe. Y'all stay well. And if you smell good, baby, and you feel good, then baby, it's going to be all good. Fatboy Fragrance Reviews is out.